Ladies and gentlemen, this is Unwrapped. My name is Joshua Faber, and today we are unwrapping Juif Joseph's story. And just before we start, I would like to request a very big applause for him. Let's clap for him. Thank you. Let me just give you a very brief bio on Juif Joseph. He's creative, talented, famous, multi-nationality, as you can see on his wrist. Can you talk a little bit about that, about those wristbands?
The wristbands?
Yeah.
Okay, so generally, I love to manifest about like so many things in my life.
Okay.
So I have all these levels of manifestation that don't only stop on the mental state. I take it further to the physical state. So if I have the flag of your country on my wrist, it's almost assured that I'm going to travel to that country.
So, okay, what's the first one?
So this is Ethiopia.
Okay.
Yeah, this is definitely a go-to place because after meeting Ethiopians in this program, so for the first time I felt like I have so much that I can explore in that country as well.
So Ethiopia is close to the heart.
Yeah, very much so.
Okay.
The next one is multi. They're like 5 flags in one. Of course, this one, I got this one like 2 to 3 years ago. There's Kenya here, right before, like even before I knew I'd come to this program.
What do you like about Kenya?
I love the film space in Kenya. I love the fact that they appreciate talent. I can't speak for other countries, but I'd say if you know your craft in Kenya, there's almost a 99% chance that someone will discover you. Let me say that someone will find an appreciation for your craft and give you your money worth or your value for that craft.
Kudos to Kenya.
Yeah, kudos to Kenya. I don't know if it's the same in other countries, but I have noticed that people do get paid for their work here.
All right, we have Kenyans in the house. If there's any Kenyan listening, please just give us your comments on the comment section. Is this true or not?
The next one is South Africa. I definitely do find South Africa an interesting country, and I would love to explore more about that side of the continent. I don't think I've ever traveled south of our continent, and I feel like it's an unexplored area in my head at least. Well, on the other side, I have Uganda, which I feel like this is really close, like really, really close to my heart. It's a country that I've experienced, and I've been a part of their culture, their people, beautiful, beautiful culture.
But before we go on, I just want to tell you we have beautiful students from MTF class of 2023. Okay. They requested to be here, but since we like nurturing students, we like nurturing the industry, so we invited them. So give them a hand of applause.
Thank you guys for coming and watching us. This is really, really nice. Thank you for choosing me to be on this show. I feel like having your platform, like your listeners listen to me speak, is going to be a great opportunity for me to air out the things that I do, my YouTube channel, my podcast that is coming out really soon, and the films that I hope to make in the nearby future.
How soon is that soon?
For what?
For the podcast.
About the podcast?
Yeah.
So, my general plan was to have the 4 countries represented. So far, I have 3, and I'm really struggling to get the 4th one, which is Tanzania. But yeah, after the 4th episode, I already have 3 episodes.
That's awesome.
I have a Ugandan, I have a Kenyan, I have an Ethiopian, and I'm just waiting for the episode with the Tanzanian for me to be able to air it out.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So just before we go on, you are in China, right?
Yes, I was.
Okay. Could you say hi in Chinese just a little bit?
Okay, 大家好，你们好，聚会.
It means how are you? You look very nice. Keep on going on.
Yeah, no, I think
that's enough Chinese for today.
Yeah, like it would be a bit confusing if I go any further. Plus, also my Chinese is a bit rusty.
So you were in China during COVID.
I was, yeah.
So how was it?
Okay, all right. So I was there for 8 months, and I was locked in my apartment for that entire period of time. I wasn't allowed to move outside, but I had a lot of free space to think about myself, to work on my YouTube channel, to watch stuff online, because I didn't have anyone else to interact with other than like calling people and just being able to communicate. But of course I did miss the intimate connection, because we are social human beings, so we need to talk to.
Definitely.
Yeah.
So you spoke about your YouTube channel. So does this mean this got you into filmmaking?
Actually, yes. I did start off as I was trying to become internet famous. I thought, that's the quickest way to success as a young mind. Yeah, so I think I'm a work in progress. I started off on YouTube, and then I discovered that for people to love what you're making, at least the style of content that I was trying to make, you need to tell better stories.
Yeah.
You need to be a better storyteller. So I switched to learning storytelling, and that's what eventually led me to filmmaking.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's awesome. I only watch songs on YouTube. I
Okay.
didn't know you could do that.
Yeah, you can watch vlogs. People have very interesting content. I'd say I've watched some stuff that may be even better than films.
So how did that lead you to MTF? Because you're an MTF alumni, successful director. Like, how did that journey from... Okay, first, you didn't tell us, what were you doing in China?
Yeah, I was studying computer science in China, and
So you're a hacker.
no, I'm not a hacker. I didn't get that far. I lost interest in year one. And then I flipped to film, and the way I heard about this program is after coming back from university, I was in my home country struggling like everyone else to make money during COVID time.
Speak for yourself.
You weren't struggling?
I'm not struggling, bro. Look at me.
Okay. As a podcaster, maybe you could keep working, but for some of us,
Yeah.
we had to like really change up on so many things in order to like get our daily bread. And you know, as I live alone at home, so it's very, very difficult for me to survive on my own. Dar es Salaam is a hard city.
I understand.
Yeah. So in the process of struggling to make my money to get that bread during COVID, I found out about this program through a friend of a friend.
Oh.
She told me about it, and I definitely knew I was not qualified for this. So
Why? Why would you say that?
in the call to entry sheet, they spoke about experienced filmmakers, you know, with
But you have experience with YouTube.
yeah, but YouTube isn't film. That's what people are failing to understand. Like the level of detail that
Yeah.
filmmakers go into prep. Even right now, I still struggle to. I was speaking to my fellow colleagues. I was letting her know that when I'm communicating with my colleagues on set, the people that I'm supposed to work with, I still go into set with YouTube mindset, which is a peke yangu production basically. That means when I say action, I feel like I want to touch the camera and just do what I'm thinking. I want to select. I want to do everything by myself. And yet with film, you have to learn to empower the people that you're working with. That means your AD knows his or her place. Your sound person knows his or her place and is in charge of that sector. So your job is basically to just bring the vision to life as a director and have the other people help you in their capacity. You're not supposed to step on other people's shoes. And I think that's part of my learning process as of right now. So YouTube and film are totally different.
Before to end this show, can we have some 2 questions? Thank you.
Hi, my name is Ashley Kendi.
Hi Ashley.
Yes, I am a big fan of Not Joseph. I even have a crush on him. So, I have a question. First of all, can I be in your YouTube channel? Second of all, how can you establish yourself as a content creator on YouTube and also remain consistent? Thank you very much.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you, Ashley, for that question. So because we're out of time, I'll just answer it in short. YouTube is about the bigger picture. You really have to think about it on the long game, like for the long game rather. You have to think about consistency. It's not really about quality. People love to fall in love with personalities. They don't generally care about how high your resolution if you're shooting in 4K. If you're okay, they do care to a certain extent. But I've seen people build careers off YouTube by just being consistent, telling their stories, showing up. If it's on a daily basis, be consistent. I have people that I've subscribed to, and I know that they will post on Monday. So if it clocks 7 p.m. Monday and they haven't posted, it feels like something is missing. So people fall in love with personalities, and if you want to have them connect with your story, just be there for them. Talk to them. Any topic, they'll gravitate towards you as long as you're consistently there and as long as you're addressing their issues. So yeah.
Okay, that was amazing. Juif, thank you for taking your time for coming out in this podcast. It was lovely. You can contact him on his social media on Not Juif Joseph.
Thank you.
My name is Joshua Faber, and peace out.